We have breaking news for you here on this beautiful Wednesday on Steelers Talk. Omar Khan has struck again as the Steelers have agreed to terms with outside linebacker Markus Golden. They've signed him to a one-year deal. Can't wait to break down the details with you guys here in just a second. But first, this is why you subscribe to the channel. Breaking news coverage every time the Steelers make a move. You can go ahead, click that subscribe button, and turn on your notifications so you always know when the Steelers make a big move, guys. I'm telling you, they've been making a ton of moves this offseason, and because they still have 2 roster spots left, Omar Khan might not be done just yet. All right, so now we got Markus Golden coming in here. We actually thought he was going to be coming in for a visit yesterday, but he ended up coming in for the visit today, and he has agreed to sign with the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's a former second-round pick back in 2015 with the Arizona Cardinals. Has spent most of his career with the Cardinals, a couple of years with the Giants. He has 3 seasons throughout his career with double-digit sacks, so this guy's been around for a while, and he'll be a good rotational edge piece for the Steelers moving forward. Of course, you got T.J. Watt and Alex Highsmith as your guys there at the starting outside linebackers, but then, you know, if one of those guys gets hurt, Nick Herbig is not going to be big enough to really fill in the gaps there on those early downs against the run. Markus Golden at 260 pounds has played defensive end in this league before. Definitely a good fit for what the Steelers were looking for when it comes to their third rotational edge rusher. So let me know right now in the comment section, what is your one-word reaction to the Steelers signing Markus Golden? Go ahead, go down to the comment section, let me know. This is going to be the pinned comment on today's show. So whenever you get an ad break here, just do me a favor, take advantage of that time by answering today's question with your one-word reaction. So for me, my one-word reaction is solid. I think that Markus Golden is a veteran player that's been very productive in this league for a long time, and you know, because he is more of a rotational edge rusher, you don't need him to be the superstar level guy that's going to be coming in and he's just going to be absolutely lighting up the box score. You want somebody that can fill in starting in a starting role if T.J. Watt or Alex Highsmith goes down to play on those early downs. But, you know, you don't necessarily want somebody that's going to want to necessarily be on the field there for all this time. He's going to be a rotational piece here. And you can see over the last couple of years, only 2.5 sacks with the Cardinals last year in 17 games. But the year before that, 2021, 11 sacks. This guy can still get the job done. He's somebody that's played in this league for a long time, has been a starter in this league for a long time, and now he's going to be coming into this rotation with T.J. Watt and Alex Highsmith. One of the best outside linebacker duos in the National Football League, period. But you bring in a guy like Golden, somebody with a ton of experience, as somebody that can fill in for these guys if one of these guys gets hurt. And then, of course, you still got Nick Herbig, a really good rotational piece as well to put in there on those nickel formations and those obvious passing situations. And now that they've actually got Markus Golden, I think the Steelers are going to be trying out Nick Herbig more at inside linebacker now, because plain simply, they can afford to. So in my opinion, this move makes a ton of sense for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Before this signing, if T.J. Watt or Alex Highsmith got hurt, you'd be forcing Nick Herbig to go in there at starting edge rusher at like 240 pounds. That's just not quite big enough to survive against the run in the National Football League. But Markus Golden at 260 pounds, like I've said before, he's played defensive end in a 4-3 defense before. This guy's more than big enough to hold up in those early down run type situations. And he's still somebody that I think can play in the National Football League. It'll be interesting to see how he and Nick Herbig split kind of those rotational reps at outside linebacker this year, because we know the Steelers want Herbig to be an outside linebacker this season. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see what Markus Golden can do in the black and gold coming up here in 2023. So let me know right now in the comment section, what is your grade for this signing? Give me an A, a B, a C, a D, or an F in the comment section. Can't wait to get a gauge of how you are feeling about this signing of Markus Golden. And for me, I'm going to give it a B+, okay? I'm not going to give it a straight up A. I'm going to tell you why in just a second, but like, I think this is a really, really solid signing. I think they maybe could have done a little bit better with the amount of cap space that they had at their disposal. There's still some really good edge rushers available on the free agency market. Markus Golden is a very, very solid player, though. So at the end of the day, I'm going to give it a B+, and I'm really excited to see what he's going to do with the Steelers moving forward. So here's a question that I want to ponder here. Now, Golden's a Steeler. I'm absolutely 100% backing him, but could the Steelers have done better? You take a look at some of the names that are still available in NFL free agency, and there's still some pretty darn good names that the Steelers could have picked up. I mean, Kyle Van Noy was somebody that I was really excited about. Probably could have got him, Yannick Ngakoue and Justin Houston, guys that have been really productive in this league, and you definitely had the cap space to grab one of those guys. Leonard Floyd would have been an excellent fit in Pittsburgh as well, and then Frank Clark is another good player. Kyle Van Noy has been the player that's been kind of compared or has been rumored to the Steelers lately. And you take a look at his numbers versus Markus Golden. I mean, it's pretty similar numbers, to be honest with you. So I'm not going to get too upset here. You know, you take a look at last year's numbers: 48 tackles to 46, 8 tackles for loss to 7. You know, Kyle Van Noy did have more sacks last year, but at the end of the day, I'm perfectly okay with this signing of Markus Golden. I think he's going to be a very, very good rotational piece for the Steelers, and it gives them a nice safety blanket because if Alex Highsmith or T.J. Watt gets hurt, like I've said it 100 times, guys, you need to have that safety blanket in there just in case for that scenario. And, you know, although I think the Steelers probably could have done a little bit better in this scenario, I would have loved a Justin Houston in black and gold this year, for example. I definitely trust Omar Khan, and I trust the Steelers to make the right decision for their football team, and this is the guy that they wanted to bring in, and they got their guy. So at the end of the day, I trust Mike Tomlin, I trust Omar Khan, and I am excited to see Markus Golden play with the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2023, man. All right, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I really do appreciate everybody that all the real ones that showed up to the end of the show here. And we got one more question for you here before I go. Should the Pittsburgh Steelers have signed someone else? Let me know right now in the comments section. Would you have rather gone Yannick Ngakoue? Would you rather have gone Justin Houston, maybe Leonard Floyd? Let me know a name of somebody that maybe that you would rather have rather than Markus Golden. Or if you're cool with Markus Golden, just say, I'm cool with Golden, man. All right, that's going to be it for today's show, guys. I really appreciate all of the support, and make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on your notifications because we're going to be having some great OTA coverage coming up for you guys here over the next couple of days. Of course, Steelers OTAs is coming up here. Well, it's actually going on right now. We're going to be having winners and losers for you. We're going to have a bunch of great stuff for you, so make sure you click that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. Markus Golden is a Pittsburgh Steeler, guys. Really do appreciate all of the support that you give to the channel. And until next time, guys, here we go, Steelers.